That night in bed, in the early hours, not too far from dawn, Ava heard a tapping on her window and saw the light of a firefly swarm. She ran over to the window, almost falling out of bed. Still tired and confused, she stretched her arms above her head. She looked onto the farmland. The yellow was so bright. The fireflies showed that Isabel was hiding in the night. Ava opened up her window, and the fireflies swarmed inside. They circled all around her. "What is happening?" she cried. The fireflies circled faster and made a kind of twister. They had to create a lot of force if they were going to lift her. All that Ava could see now was a blinding, brilliant light. The poor young girl was unaware that she had taken flight. Up and out the window, carried by the swarm, she found herself stood face to face with Isabel in the corn. "Ava, what is going on? How did I get here? Isabel be going soon. My greatest fear is near. After talking with wise willow trees, I have heard them weep. And soon there be no living trees for Isabel to keep. The merciless are coming. They don't share our dream of living here with nature. They go against the stream. No trees, no plants, no homes for the animals to shelter. No place for the parrot to nest nearby to those who helped her. And when there is no nature left to feed my fireflies, that is when the tree keeper and her magic dies." Isabel gave Ava an old small wooden chest. "The magic is inside here if you give your best. Whenever you feel exhausted of what's going on around, take a look inside here and your magic will be found. In here, there is the answer to everything you seek. Whenever you need strength, just come and take a peek. Look inside the chest and upon your magic beckon, and then, Ava, your power ought not to be reckoned." Isabel then clapped her hands. Magic lit up the night. Ava again, completely blinded by such a brilliant light. That was all she could remember. She was confused by what was said, and the next thing that she knew, she was waking up in bed. Ava was quite tired that day, her eyes and body weary. She thought about what Isabel said. Had she been thinking clearly? Why must she soon go away? Why will there be no trees? Who on earth are the merciless and— "Ava, come here, please." Ava's mother called her, her whole body filled with dread. Had she seen or heard her and knew she'd been out of bed? Ava walked down cautiously, no counting down the stairs. "We've got something we need to tell you, dear. Some news we need to share. It's your Auntie Sadie, love. She's taken ill during the night. She's had to go to hospital. She's given us a fright. They're not sure what is wrong with her. They haven't been able to tell. They're not sure if she'll get better. She might always be unwell." Ava felt her heart start pounding and her whole body fill rage. She thought Isabel had tricked her with that wish that she had made. It was meant to be something wonderful, for her to be a mum. It was supposed to make her happy. Ava now felt numb. Ava looked up at her mother, whose eyes were filling up with tears. It was time to confront Isabel, time to face her fears. She stormed out of the farmhouse, tears streaming down her face. She headed back into the woods to tell her of her ways. Ava kept on walking, furious, double-crossed. She went into an angry trance and found herself quite lost. "I'm sure this was the way," she thought. "The stream, the reeds and rushes. And just over there. Yes, look, they are. The wild blackberry bushes. So that should mean that Isabel's tree should be right over here. But it's not at all. I'm so confused. There isn't any trees even near." Ava looked around and saw Isabel's greatest fear. It all became too obvious why the trees had cleared. She then heard the awful sounds of engines, diggers and lorries, and as she moved in closer saw they were digging up the quarry. "Stop!" she screamed. "You mustn't know! There won't be anywhere left for wildlife to grow. Without their homes and without their land, you're taking away the life they had planned." "Hey!" a man shouted from under his hat. "You can't be here! Go on! Away, scat!" He began walking over, so home Ava fled. She ran into her bedroom and fell onto her bed. She cried and she sobbed until her throat was sore. Isabel the tree keeper would keep trees no more. Her home was destroyed for humans instead. Soon the animals would flee. It was just like she said. But then Ava remembered the small wooden chest. I'll say I need help and let it do the rest. I didn't learn any spells or her rhymes. Isabel never taught me. We didn't get time. I bet when I open it, waiting inside, is the spell to fix this and bring her back. She cried. She took out the chest. Upon the floor it was placed. Please help me now with the challenge I face. She slowly and nervously lifted the lid. What, the tricked again? Who's she trying to kid? If I ever see her again, then I'll repay her sin. Just a dirty old mirror. The wooden chest did have in. Ava was angry and felt such a fool. She couldn't believe Isabel was really this cruel. She tricked me. She fooled me. She said she was magic. Now my poor auntie is ill. Oh, this whole thing is tragic. Ava angrily threw the chest to the ground. Out fell the mirror. It was then when she found. On the back of the mirror, some words had been wrote. I'll read you them now, quote for quote. The most valuable gift I could give to you was the power to see all things true. The chest isn't magic. This mirrors the clue. All magic and power starts within you. Ava sat and reread the words. Then onto her feet, she jumped with a surge. I get it now. I know what this means. She's telling me to listen to all of my dreams. She's saying that I can be all I can be if all I do is believe in me. I am the magic, I am the power, and I am amazing, and I shall not cower. I can find happiness in all that I see, and I, Ava Tialahowie, can save those trees. At that very moment, Ava ran to her dad. She poured out her heart and told him how sad it would be if the merciless knocked down the trees, if the fish couldn't live 'cause they've filled in the streams, to lose all our wildlife to feed man-made needs. And luckily for Ava, her father agreed. They had a town meeting. They told all the schools. They started to protest and shout, "Down those tools!" The newspapers loved it. It was a front-page spread. The word spread fast as each paper was read. More and more people came to support the need to save nature and force the abort. At last the day came. They could ignore no more. Away went the workers. The land left as before. The townsfolk rejoiced, and the mayor held a party. Ava's dad hugged her and said, "You did this, smarty." Ava had done it. She just had to believe. If you're doing good, then good will be received. Everyone thanked her and said she was brave. Ava taught them the lessons that Isabel gave. She showed them the power that each of them had. And she showed them not everything in the world ended bad. It was later that night, home from the town hall. Ava heard her mother take a phone call. "What? Is this true? It's definite, not a maybe. Oh, congratulations, Sadie, you're having a baby." The family were elated by such wonderful news. Her dad picked up Ava and whispered, "You knew." She looked at her father that wonderful day and said, "A little bit of magic can go a long way."